it's 3030. I want y'all to meet Deltron Zero, hero, not no small feat. It's all heat in this day and age. I'll rage your grave, anything it takes to save the day. Neuromancer, perfect blend of technology and magic. Use my rapping so you all can see the hazards. Plus entertainment where many are brainless. We cultivated a lost art of study and I brought a buddy. Automator, harder slayer, fascinating combination. Cyber warlords are activating abominations. Harmonation with hatred, we ain't with that. We high-tech archaeologists searching for knickknacks. Composing musical stem packs that impacts the soul. Crack the mold of what you think you rapping for. I used to be a mad soldier, but I didn't respect orders. I had to step forward, tell them this ain't for us. Living in a post-apocalyptic world, morbid and horrid. The secrets of the past, they hoard it. Now we just boarded on our futuristic spacecraft. No mistakes, black is our music we must take back.
I could shit myself. You know, that's what happens when you're a drug addict. Did I shit myself? I don't know.
What's up, guys? Anyway.
What's up, guys? How are we doing this evening? We're back here for another episode of the Machete Bowl. What's up, everyone in chat? What's up, everyone I didn't say hi to? What's up, Edward? What's up, Watch Me Print? What's up, who else did I miss? What's up, Lewis Garner? What's up, Jesus Christ, I can't read names. I can't read names tonight. What's up, Warren? What's up, Serene Sky? And what's up, everybody on Rumble? I hope you're all having a good evening over there. What's up, Fred? What's up, Forrester? What's up, Dimples? TRD, Patton, Sabretooth. Hope you're all having a good evening. We're back here for another episode of the Machete Bowl, and the topic for tonight is a massive meltdown from our old friend DragonLordFrodo, who we don't watch very much. What's up, Emily? How are you? Who we don't watch very much. What's up, Buddy B? NSA Hole. Hope you're all having a good evening. What's up, Tim? Anyways, what's up, Shrimp? Sorry, Shrimp. Anyways, what's up, guys in chat? I hope you're all having a good evening. So we're here to watch DragonLordFrodo having a massive meltdown, as he did last night. While we were live with the Machete Bowl, DragonLordFrodo was live on Rumble, melting down because he can't find a job. And it's very hard. So I can't even fucking speak. Steve's too excited. For this. 5 from Rick. Steve, I'm super sick. End me, please. Well, I hope you get better. I hope you get over your illness, get some chicken soup and some Robitussin, and you feel better. But anyways, we got DragonLordFrodo freaking out, melting down. He had a horrible night because he needs to get a job. But it's not what you think. Believe me, it's not what you think. In fact, he goes a ridiculous direction that I don't even want to ruin. So we'll just start watching him. I made sure there's captions on there so you can clearly see everything he's saying and screaming about. I even spent the time to fix them up to make sure they were accurate. So, and they're also censored because obviously he was a little mad. But anyways, let's check him out freaking out.
Even fucking doing this. I don't even want to do this.
Yeah, he literally started the video mid-freaking out. That's how you know it's going to be a good one.
I am just fed up with everything going on in my life. I am fed up with everything. I'm done. I am fed up with everything.
He's fed up with everything, guys. He's a little bit fed up with everything.
I'm looking for a job. I can't find a job.
No, quite the opposite. But he'll get into that. He'll get into that. It's quite the opposite. 5 from DNA. Homeboys and myself are watching you on the big screen on my 24th birthday. Hope everyone's having an amazing time. Let's enjoy the show. Well, happy birthday. I hope you have a wonderful birthday. Don't get too drunk. You'll get hungover.
No, I can't find a job since August. The fuck? I can't find a job.
No, he's not wearing pants, but he is wearing boxers, so you're not going to see anything. But of course, he's always wearing boxers. He just, just some boxers are a little bit more skimpy than others. These are fine, though. These are fine. You can't see anything.
Since August.
Yeah, August, guys. Where'd that go?
I don't even want to eat the spaghetti because I just don't feel like eating. That's how
upset he is. This man who's eating in 90% of his videos. And I don't mean like 90% of the videos there's a scene of him eating. I mean 90% of his videos are him just eating. So, yeah, it's amazing. He doesn't want to eat. That's how stressed he is.
Worn out I am. Going to the library and getting pissed off because there's no job. And then I have to listen to my mother's voices and my uncle and my dad tell me, hey, oh, you gotta get a job because that builds character.
It builds character. Getting a job builds character. He's being raised by Calvin's dad. Go get a job. It builds character. No, he eats his meals out of the frying pan. I mean, if you're eating alone and you're never gonna entertain people, why dirty a plate? Why dirty a plate? You all people are doing it wrong. Dirtying a plate for no reason. Just eat out of the pan.
Uncle sit there saying
you can pretend you're in a fancy restaurant where they serve it to you in the pan like it's a dish. Oh, thank you, sir.
that building character, you can build character by getting your fat grabbed. I'm like, I don't want to build character. I don't care. I don't want to be a character.
He doesn't want to be a character. He doesn't want to be a character. Meanwhile, he's a living, breathing cartoon character. He's like Homer Simpson if he was, a little more autistic.
I don't want to build character. If it means getting by my uncle, that means I build character. I don't want to build character.
I don't want to build character.
I don't want to be the bigger man anymore. I want to be the little man. I am tired.
Yeah, he's regressed. He's regressed to our ancestors. Now he's just thumping his chest to prove his masculinity. Just thump his chest. He's doing a good job.
I'm tired. I don't want to be the little man. I don't want to be a fucking big man anymore. I don't want to be the big man. I just want to be the little man.
Yeah, literal chest beating. That's how you know he's serious. I mean, that's where that phrase comes from. It isn't a metaphorical thing. That's what it's actually like when someone's really showing they're a man.
From now on, I don't want to build character. I don't want any character. I want to be a useless piece of shit. Oh my God.
He actually is. He actually is sitting there with his gravity bog on his dirty coffee table, his old Nintendo controller, a bottle of Frank's Red Hot on the coffee table. Why do you need your Frank's Red Hot on the coffee table? But he does. He does. And now he's just spitting on his own floor. Now he's just spitting on his own floor. That'll solve your problems. Spit on your own floor. $1 from Chance. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. And another $1 from Chance. Thank you for that. I appreciate that.
I don't want to have a job.
Yeah, he's in an apartment. He has neighbors. He has neighbors who can hear this. He has neighbors who can hear this. Very clearly. Very clearly.
I don't want to work. It is too much stress.
That's the same place he's been living.
I don't even want to eat this fucking spaghetti. It is turning me off.
The spaghetti's turning him off.
I don't even want to eat this. Look at this.
I don't want to even
I'm
eat
throwing
this.
it out because it is so unappetizing. I don't even want to eat. I don't 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 want to eat.
No, he didn't move. I think he maybe just moved the couch. This is the same apartment he's been in. How would he move? He hasn't had a job since August. How would he move?
What the I go to the library.
Yeah. I don't want to eat. I don't want to eat.
I go to the
And Cole Karen, I don't want to eat. Two from Rick Tulloch. Didn't he get locked up? Yes, many years ago he locked up. He's currently on probation. That also that comes into it. I'll explain when he gets to that point. But yes, he's currently on either parole or probation. I think probation, but it might be parole.
library.
I mean, what's the difference, really? If you go to jail and you get let out, doesn't matter if they put you on parole or probation. I guess it made your sentences. It doesn't matter.
And I'm like, oh my God, I'm going and looking for a job. There are no jobs there are no jobs to even apply to.
So there are jobs to apply to, but he's going to explain his ridiculous reason why he doesn't even have a job to apply to. And believe me, it's stupid. It's the stupidest thing I've ever heard in my entire life. And I watch Cyrax almost every day. It's one of the stupidest things I've ever heard in my life. Yeah, there are no jobs to be jobbed. Exactly. Oh, yeah. That's right. He only went to jail. So, he's probably just on probation now.
I can't.
He's trying to eat his spaghetti, but he can't eat. He can't eat. He's like a woman who's mad at her boyfriend at dinner. I can't eat. This is stressing me out.
Fuck this. Wow. I can't even eat that. Well, there you go. I just make.
Aren't the captionings just so much better? With the way he walks off screen, also with his yelling. But I feel like the captions, it was worth it. It was worth it to spend the time getting this captioned.
Over no. Oh.
Yeah, he's only on Rumble. Guys.
I can't function. I don't even want to play video games right now.
I can't even function. I can't even play video games. I'm so stressed. I can't even play my video games. He's like an overgrown child.
I don't even want to play video games right now.
And then and like an overgrown child, he lifts up the entire front of his shirt to wipe his mouth on his shirt. Not even like Cyrax, who just pulls up the collar. He just pulls up the entire front of his shirt so everyone sees his belly.
There's no jobs in Buffalo.
There's no jobs in Buffalo.
I'm telling you, there's no jobs anywhere in Buffalo that I can do.
That he can do. That's the key point. That's the key point, because he wants a very specific job. More than like just the job, he has some specific qualifications for this job.
There's nothing, absolutely nothing. I've been looking since August. And how many job interviews? I went on 3 job interviews.
3 job interviews since August. That's really bad. 3 job interviews in what, like 6 months now? That's really bad. Yeah,
since
I know.
August.
Oh, and it gets worse. It gets worse than you could ever imagine. He tries to negotiate his salary at these jobs, and that's the reason why he can't get a job. And it's even stupider than you can imagine.
That is pathetic. You're not looking hard. What the f***, Mom? Shut the f*** up, Mom! I'm not looking hard enough. What else you want me to do? I'm over there every day looking. There's nothing. It's all nursing. It's all truck driving.
Yeah, I know that's where you guys were gonna go. Yeah, he wants an incredibly high salary for a low wage or for a low skilled job. Yeah, that's where everyone would think. No, it's stupider than that. It's
all full time. It's all everything that's 25 an hour and above.
Yeah. Follow this. Follow what he's saying.
No. I am not doing this.
Yeah, hold on.
What is wrong with just $15.50 an hour, 20 hours a week, at someplace downtown.
That's right. That's right. That's right. They're offering you too much money and too many hours. These damn jobs, they want to give you too much money and have me work a full time? What is wrong with these people? I can't be making a good wage working full time. These goddamn jobs.
Why is that such a problem? Why is that such a problem? What, 15.50 an hour, 20 hours a week. Why is that such a problem?
If he got $25 an hour, 40 hours a week, he probably wouldn't need his disability, but then he wouldn't be able to sit at home playing video games and smoking weed all the time. That's the problem. That's the problem, guys.
Problem! I go to a job interview.
Like, you don't keep your hot sauce, like, you don't have, like, a holster in your belt for your hot sauce. You're not one of those guys who just had hot sauce at the ready all the time, like some psychopath.
Right? And they're like, well, this pays $20 an hour. I'm like, can we get that down to $15.50?
And the guy was like, what are you talking about? No one in the history of the world has ever been like $20. Can we get that down to $15.50? Who says that? Two from Big Boss. I'm fat, ma. Wow, good for you, Big Boss.
We're like, no.
Yeah, they're like, no. No one's ever asked that. I don't know if I'm even authorized to offer you less than the job is paying. Can we get it negotiated down? Can you pay me less? Can you spit on me when I come into work? I really need to be treated terribly at this job.
We're gonna pay you $20 an hour. Well, why can't you pay me $15.50 an hour? Because we pay $20 an hour. Oh my God! And I thought you could negotiate your pay during an interview.
That's not what they mean when negotiating your pay. No one in the history has ever asked for less than they're offering. Like, can't you just pay me less? I don't know. What is the minimum wage? Minimum wage is probably $15.50 in Buffalo, if I had to guess, and that's why he's asking for that much specifically.
Yes, I'm wrong. I guess everyone's lying to me. I'm tired of people lying to me. There is no such thing.
Oh, that is why. Because it's the minimum wage now in 2026 now is $16 an hour, but it was $15.50 in 2024. So he's just trying to get minimum wage. No, it's different in the state. The state can mandate a higher minimum wage. So the minimum wage in New York, he just wants to get minimum wage so he can just have money and not lose his disability. That's amazing. Amazing.
Negotiating pay. If they pay 20, they pay 20. They're not paying $15.50. They're paying 20. Jesus Christ! I can't even function.
Oh, he definitely gets like nothing.
I'm stuck.
Again, if he just took the $20, maybe found like a $25 an hour job and then worked an actual job, he'd probably make way more than he gets on disability, but then he couldn't sit around playing video games and smoking weed all the time.
I am stuck in this place with people in the hallway bothering me, screaming in the hallway, stealing my bike parts. We got weirdo in the elevator that can't keep his mouth shut when people don't want to talk to him. Bothering people while I walk by.
You know, you wouldn't have that much problems if you spent most of your day at work.
Bothering people in the elevators. What the fuck?
Throw his shit.
I can't even get a job. Because there's just no jobs available.
I mean, there's the jobs that was offering you $20 an hour that you were like, hey, can we get that negotiated down? But you're just like, no, there's just no jobs that fit my very specific qualifications.
There's nothing available that I can do. As you can see, when I went to look for jobs, it was all nursing.
Yeah, no, definitely wouldn't want this man in any kind of health care. Because not even cleaning the toilets at a hospital would I want him anywhere near health care.
And there's certain jobs that I will not apply to. Like anything from Delaware North, they can go fuck themselves.
I don't even know who that
I
is.
just broke my Portuguese keyboard. Thank you.
Ah, he broke his Portuguese keyboard. He broke his Portuguese keyboard, guys. Poor Frodo. All stressed out. Now he broke his Portuguese keyboard. What's a Portuguese keyboard? What in the hell is a Portuguese keyboard? He's never been to Portugal.
Thank you, Ma. You owe me a new keyboard.
A new Portuguese one.
Yeah,
I just wait.
Broke my
Wait, his Portuguese keyboard. How is that his mother's fault? How is that his mother's fault? The big baby can't take anything. Can't take responsibility for anything. Now it's my mom's fault. I just broke my keyboard.
Portuguese keyboard.
Just that looks like a very standard like Microsoft keyboard.
Ha ha. I think I give a shit about Portuguese anyway.
Wait, is he maybe Brazilian? And he has a keyboard that's for the Portuguese, alphabet or whatever, so he can chat with his mom? Is that maybe what's going on? I don't know. I don't know much about his backstory. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. It might just be a Portuguese language keyboard. Some reason this guy speaks Portuguese. I didn't see that coming, but sure, maybe that's what's happening. Yeah, that's good, yeah. Different new name. He's got a bottle in a Dole's can. Now, yes, you don't recognize what that is? You don't recognize what that is, my friend? That, sir, is a gravity bong. Something people made in college. It's filthy and disgusting, and the bong water stinks, and he has it sitting on his coffee table.
It's too much hassle. Everything is too much hassle.
Oh, I'd love to see that.
Everything is too much
I'd love to see him just change to Portuguese and start ranting in Portuguese. That would be wonderful.
hassle. You know what, Grandmaster J? You're pissing me off.
Oh, yeah.
I can't even function.
I can't function, guys.
Everybody's
can't
pissing
function.
me off. Everybody's pissing me off. Everybody wants to piss me off today.
Yeah, everyone's pissing off poor
Everyone wants to
Frodo.
fucking piss me off. Everybody wants to piss me off. Everyone wants to piss me off today. I'm done. I don't want a fucking job. I don't want to work anymore because it's too much hassle.
I don't want to work anymore.
I just want to
He hasn't worked since August. I don't want to work anymore, okay? Well, you haven't been working since August.
sit around and collect dust all day. Ha ha.
Yeah, we know. And we
Ha ha,
know.
that's all I want to do, sit around and collect dust. Ha ha. Ha ha, I just want to sit around and collect dust because that's all I want to do.
Yeah, usually that's what he does. Usually he sits around either playing video games all day or ranting about his family. He's usually pretty upset about something. But not this upset. He's working himself up into a little tantrum here.
All I want to do is collect dust. It's like, I am done. I am done.
He's done, guys.
I'm done being the bigger man. I am done being
Yeah.
I am done trying to find
Yeah, this overgrown toddler who's been throwing a tantrum in his apartment has definitely been the bigger man this entire
a
time.
job because it builds character.
Bill's character.
I lost my I don't care. You gotta everybody let them my rich uncle's like over my rich uncle's over like oh, you gotta get a job because it builds character. You gotta get a job because it builds character. Oh, you gotta get a job, it builds character. What the f does that even mean?
I don't know what that means either. I never understood it when Calvin's dad said it to him either. But, apparently he's living with Calvin's dad.
because he was saying that shit when he was grabbing my fat. That doing this builds character. Well, guess what? I don't want build character anymore.
Grabbing his belly builds character. That's what his uncle told him.
How about that? How about that? I don't want to build character. Building character is for
Yeah,
okay?
He said that. Yeah, I had to bleep that because I wasn't sure about that. But that is what he just said. If you kind of picked up what he just said.
I don't even know what that means. I don't even know what that means, to be honest. Building character.
I don't know what that means either.
Like, you gotta get a job because it builds character. I don't want to build character. I just want to be a lazy piece of shit my entire life.
Yeah, well, that much is apparent. Can
you get that through your head?
Yeah, that's true.
Like, I don't want a job anymore. I don't want to work anymore.
Hasn't worked in 6 months, but sure.
Because it's too much stress.
And even when he was working, he was putting in like 20 hours a week as like an overnight janitor at like a dog kennel. He wasn't even working much before. He always had the laziest life anyone could have, pulling in disability and making like another $1,200 a month from the laziest job in the world. Oh, I don't want to work. It's too much for me. 5 from Red Key. Builds characters. Well, my parents told me when I was 14 to get a job. Yeah, well, you know, you did it. He's sitting here like, I don't know, 45, still not getting a job. Lazy.
And yes, I think I am going to tell my therapist about this. I am going to tell my therapist so that he can give...
2 from Rick. At least he is honest. Well, you know, I mean, to a fault, I guess. To a fault.
He can do a court order and say, hey, I don't want him working anymore. He needs to do a court order and say, hey, I order that you stop.
So this is what I've sussed out from his insane ramblings here and before and previously and all that stuff is that the court has said you need to comply with your therapist because we're trying to get you as a well-known lunatic under control. And so, like the man with ODD he goes, well, then I'm going to defiantly do everything my therapist says. And my therapist says, well, looking for a job seems stressful, then it's a court order. I'm not allowed to get a job, and it's everyone's fault that I can't get a job because my therapist said I can't get a job, and the court said I have to listen to my therapist. It's everyone's fault in the world that this is happening to me. So, you know, he's really helping himself out. Guys.
Looking for a job. That's what he's going to say. When next time I go in there and I tell him that I had this meltdown, he's going to say, I think you should take a break from looking for a job.
See?
Yeah. And therefore, looking for a job is now a court order. Looking for a job is now against the law for me.
Say, if you pick it up, like, it's kind of like confusing the way he's phrasing it and awkwardly saying it, but if you listen to what I had just said, then that's what he's saying.
Looking for a job now is now against the law. Because my therapist wants my therapist wants to tell my...
He's like panting like a child who's worked himself. My therapist has told me that I can't work. Jesus Christ. Calm down.
Therapist has judge powers.
There you go.
My therapist has judge powers.
Totally.
He's gonna tell me, I go in there next time, and he's gonna sit there and say, Mike, looking for a job for you is too stressful. You should take a break from looking for a job.
Literally, any sane person would interpret that as, like, you know, advice from a therapist saying, okay, well, you know, you're a little stressed about this job thing. Take a couple days, don't think about it, collect yourself, and then kind of hit it hard when you get yourself together. And he just freaks out with his OD. My therapist told me I can't get a job, and now it's a court order. Like a ridiculous human being.
Thank you!
Yeah.
Thank you. You now made it a court order. You now made it a court order that says I'm not allowed to look for a job. And by the way, he never said I can't get a job. He just said I can't look for a job.
So if anyone just wants to hand him a job, you can do that, but he's not allowed to look for it anymore.
So now I can't even get a. So if my fucking therapist says you can't look for a job, he says I think you should take a break from looking for a job. No, that's not just a suggestion. That's a court order.
Two from Tim. His judge is Cyrax. No, his therapist is Cyrax. But either way, they both have the same life plan.
I have to agree with everything my therapist tells me.
Yeah.
Okay? And if I don't, I go to state prison and get a felony.
So I think what happened was at some point the court was like, you got to listen to your therapist when they tell you to do these things to get your mental health in order. And he's being an ODD little child, like, oh well, now anything the therapist says to me, the court order. The therapist told me not to look for a job. It's a court order now, like an overgrown toddler.
Is that what my mom wants?
Jesus Christ.
Is that what everybody around here wants? They want me to get a state prison and a felony.
Well, kinda. You are a monster in many other ways that we've covered in past shows.
So everybody wants it from me. They want to see me in state prison and getting a felony.
Is that a jar of mayonnaise or a jar of marshmallow fluff on the coffee table? What do you guys think? What do you think? Is that mayonnaise or is that marshmallow fluff on the table? Really could be either one with him. Could be either, or it could be a jar. Could very well be a jar of Alfredo sauce. Could be a jar of Alfredo sauce. Could be anything. Who knows?
So I hate my parents. I hate them for real. Because they are trying to sabotage my therapy sessions. They are trying to get me to go to prison, go to state prison. They are actively trying to get me away from my therapist, which would make me go to state prison. They're trying to get me.
Yeah, you're right. It's got a blue plastic lid. It's not Alfredo. Alfredo would have like a little tin lid. I'm gonna say marshmallow fluff. That's Steve's guess. Marshmallow fluff.
Away from the weed, which will get me state prison.
Trying to see if I can see anything identifying. Come on, just move the table a little bit. Move the jar.
God.
Who's he actually talking to? Wait, damn it. Who's he actually talking to? Himself, of course.
Everything's up. I can't even function. I'm too worked up. I'm too worked up to even do this video. I'm too worked up. I can't even speak properly. I cannot speak properly. I cannot function.
To do the video, because, his other videos are just this in a slightly calmer fashion. Like, what does he think? Like, this is as good as any video. This is probably better than any videos he's done in a while. This is probably the only thing people are going to want. In fact, let me check his channel. Because now I want to see, now that I thought about it. Let's see. Let's check these videos. Okay, yeah, like he did gameplays, 25 views, 70 views. This video shoots up to like 166, 115. Yeah. People only care when he's melting down, guys. People really only care when he's melting down. Like any good cow.
I need to get a job, but I can't. I can't. It is almost impossible. There are no jobs in Buffalo. Why doesn't anybody fucking understand this? There are no fucking jobs in Buffalo.
I mean, there was the one that offered him $20 an hour that he was like, hey, can we negotiate that down? And the guy was like, no. But, you know, yeah, there's no jobs in Buffalo.
There are no fucking jobs in Buffalo! Why can't anybody understand this? Why can't anybody understand this? That there are no jobs in Buffalo! There are no jobs in Buffalo! Why?
Yeah, no.
I have to be loud.
He doesn't even wear pants half the time. Why would anyone hire him?
Because nobody understands this. Nobody gets it. Nobody understands what the fuck I'm even talking about.
Yeah.
There are no jobs in Buffalo, period.
I wonder if there's any jobs in Buffalo.
What are I nursing job? I hate nurses. Why?
Oh, you're also not qualified for a nursing job. You've also shown that I would never let you near any patients. But yeah, go get a nursing job.
What the do I want to be?
Yeah.
Somebody that I hate.
Dish pit, guys. Always a job at the dish pit.
I can't find. My parents gave me the worst life possible.
Yeah, it's his parents' fault that he's like this. It's his parents' fault that he's like this.
My parents gave me the worst life possible. They subjected me to my uncle who me for years. I can't even get. I'm scared shitless to have a girlfriend.
Oh yeah, because I'm sure the women are lining up down the street to get with DragonLordFrodo. Don't you see the line of women out his door? Just trying to get a date with DragonLordFrodo over here.
Because my mother already said that any girls that you date and any girls that you marry will have to be by your uncle. That's what she said.
That's what his mom said to him. Any girl he dates or marries will have to, by his uncle. So that's what she said to him.
That's what she said.
That's what she said. So
I'm screwed.
Yeah, he's screwed.
I cannot get a girlfriend.
Yeah.
For anything. Because
he's in quite the pickle, guys. He's in quite the pickle.
Because now, you know how women are.
Yeah, you know how women are. They want your uncle to them.
You know how women are. Those are the I get to watch how he treats his mother. That's how he treats other women.
I got a lot of issues.
There and explain to
DragonLordFrodo has a whole lot of issues. If you couldn't tell, he's got a whole lot of issues. That's why he's in therapy. And he's going to need therapy for a long, long time.
Girlfriend. Why she is not going to meet my parents? Why can't I meet your parents? Because they're bad people. Well, why are they bad people? I gotta get into this shit. It's too much stress. It is too much fun. I just want to go to sleep. I want to go to sleep for a long time. I don't care. Everyone could go themselves.
Alright, well that was the first one. That was the first one, guys. And then he came back for a little gaming stream. To try to de-stress from the situation, guys.
Like, what the fuck am I doing in this life?
I cut out the gaming part where he was just gaming because no one cares.
What the fuck am I doing?
Yeah, what are you doing with your life, Frodo? What are you doing with your life?
No, really, what am I doing with my life? I can't go to therapy now. I cannot explain to my therapist that looking for a job is stressful to me. That looking for a job is stressful.
It's very stressful,
and that
guys.
triggers me, and then there's no point.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's absolutely court-ordered therapy. It's absolutely court-ordered therapy. The man needs a lot of therapy. To keep him from going back to jail, ostensibly. To keep him from going back to jail.
I can't tell him this. I cannot tell my therapist what's going on in my life because he is just gonna make it a court order to say, hey, stop looking for a job.
he's like I'm on the edge of crying. He's about to cry.
Stop looking for a job, Mike. Stop looking for a job. It's a court order now.
He's got to play his video game while he throws his tantrum.
No. Well, then, if he's gonna say that, then I'm gonna have to agree to that. I'm gonna have to agree that I cannot be looking for a job.
Wow. You didn't tell me? You must not have won in the competition.
I cannot look for, like, if I cannot in good faith go to fucking therapy and tell him that I am getting stressed out from all this job hunting shit. I cannot go there and tell them, tell my therapist. I cannot go to therapy and tell him I am having problems looking for a job. It is stressing me out. Yeah. I cannot go to him and say that because what he's gonna do is say, hey, it's
sorry, this video is only a few minutes long, and then we move into the main event, guys. The main event's coming up real quick.
Stressing you out? Maybe you should go and take a break from looking for a job. And then I have to comply with everything that he says.
Again, yeah, I really think that the court just told him you gotta listen to your therapist, try to get him some help, and he's gonna be like an ODD child. Well, fine, everything the therapist says is law, and I'm gonna use that against you every chance I can get.
He's gonna make it so that looking for a job is he's gonna make it a court order that I'm not allowed to look for a job. But at the same time, looking for a job anyway stresses me out.
Literally admitting that he's really just looking for any excuse to stop looking for a job because he really doesn't want to anymore. Like a child would do.
He said my therapist said you can't look for a job, but you can get a job. So if anybody wants to just give you a job without doing an application or anything like that, that's fine. But you're not supposed to look for the job.
The closed caption is stuttering because it's picking up the video game in the background, and I did my best to clean it up, but I, clearly didn't do the best job in the world.
You're not supposed to be putting in any applications. My mother's like, you gotta ask your therapist for medication. No, I'm not asking him for medication. Because then that makes it sound like I'm attempting to go against his order.
You probably should ask him for medication. You clearly need medication.
I am not taking any chances with this. I can't take this. I can't play this. I seriously can't play this right now. I cannot play any video games right now.
Looks like I missed some captions.
I can't play. Said tight. I know. You. I ain't said tight. I am not in the mood for this.
He's getting worked up again. He's working himself up again. Don't worry.
I'm not in the mood.
He's working himself up again to the main fireworks show for the evening, guys.
I just want a job. It's been taking me. Every time I lose a job, it takes me on average about a year and a half to get a new job.
Jesus.
Yeah, because there's nothing out there.
A year and a half between jobs. Jesus Christ.
That I can do. There is nothing out there for jobs that I can do. Not in Buffalo. Not in Buffalo. There is nothing I can do. There is nothing I can do. There is no jobs in Buffalo that I can do. There is no jobs in Buffalo that I can do. There is no jobs in Buffalo that I can do. I can't play this. I can't play this. I cannot play this. This game's pissing me off. Don't care. Don't care. Don't care. Don't care. I don't want to be playing this shit anymore. I just want to go to sleep. I cannot play this.
Well, he didn't go to sleep. He didn't go to sleep. Instead, he came back for the worst meltdown yet, guys. So before we do, real quick, although he does not hurt himself, this is a very serious tantrum from an overgrown man. He is perfectly fine afterwards, but you know, sensitive warning, viewer discretion advised. But with that out of the way, let's watch his final video where he throws his biggest tantrum yet.
I cannot function. 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 I can't function. I cannot function. I cannot function. I cannot play this game. I cannot play this game. Where are all the jobs in Buffalo? I can't function. Where are all the jobs in Buffalo? I can't function. I can't play this game. I can't function. 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 I can't. I can't function. I can't function. I can't function. I can't fucking function! I can't fucking function! I can't fucking function! I can't function! I can't function! I can't function! I can't do this! 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 Stressing me out! Stressing me out! I can't stop! I can't do it! I can't do it! I can't do it! I need to lay down. I need to pass out.
Alright, well that was his big tantrum. And then he went and took a long nap and did some nice long streams explaining why he's all over it now, and he's just gonna grow up and move on with his life. But that was DragonLordFrodo having one of his biggest tantrums of the year, and it's only 11 days in. But we're gonna see where this goes. As always, DragonLordFrodo is a character. But until that, we'll see what happens. And as always, guys, thank you so much for coming by. I appreciate it as always. I will catch you guys at the next one, and I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful evening.
This is the only response video that you are getting. After this, I'm going back to ignoring you. I'm going back to blocking you. I'm going back to not paying attention to you.
Oh, no you don't, Chris. You're not getting away that easy.
Look at me go, like the mercenary, birthing the Messiah from the top. Roll my shot, like a light bulb made out of diamonds. BDD twisting all black, smoking violent. Oh my God, I'm overdosing, I can hear hollering straight, but inside my casket is solid. Bitch, I'm on the knowledge, turn the negative, their asses smiling as I'm burning planets in the ashes. Fucking worth it, if you ask me, fuck your status. Oh, bitch, I'm guessing I'm correcting my depression at the end of bitches trying to fuck me like my name was the weekend. I be that guilty motherfucker, static bleeding and leaking. I'm never sleeping.
fuck you, you greasy, stinky dick Italian. You are salami man. You Italian dick. You have grease under your dick because you are filthy wog. You fucking fob. Get out of the lawn. Get out of the lawn. Take your Dalmatis with